Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll be bleeping.
This is really cool holding it like this.
Are you joking?
No.
What?
I love it.
Wait, do you really?
I'm kidding. Thanks, Beth.
Oh.
Let's give her a good old-fashioned clap.
Oh, oops.
Is my hair up high enough? I feel like it fell down.
I feel like mine kind of fell down too, so trying to really get in there. Nope, guys, our hair looked so good, and Libbie wanted to match me, so we're just trying to get them nice and high. I think mine's at a pretty good level. How do you feel about my level?
Cool.
Is it too high?
No, it looks cool. How does mine look?
Yours looks great. I mean, you'd pass for Pentecostal.
I can't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah, you're getting to that age, man.
I'm getting to that age where I can't even see with my glasses on.
Can you turn up my mic for my ears?
How's that?
Oh, it sounds great to me. Yeah. We're stranded up in Wyoming. Ooh, yeah, we're slipping and sliding down Highway 80. Almost crashed into a big semi-truck. It had at least 18 wheels, not 16, 'cause that's a pussy. We only fuck with 18-wheelers.
Wheelers, yeah. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I said, Tina, slow it down some. And Tina slowed it down. Not enough, yeah.
I slowed it down enough so that we didn't get into a wreck or die. We didn't die. We thought about dying, but we stayed awake. I'd like to do another one, and I'd like you to start it off, and you just kind of, why don't we just start this off kind of explaining, first off, welcome to Slop City Podcast. This is a snow day edition. Snow day. It's currently Black Friday, or as my little calendar says here, excuse me, just going to the paper source planner I got. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Today is Native American Heritage Day officially. But colloquially, in America, it's motherfucking Black Friday.
Interesting how they...
I wasn't saying that to be like, fuck Native American Heritage Day.
Interesting how they had the Native American Day after the day that the Native Americans helped the
all around
settlers, but colonizers. Like, hey, you want some corn? We'll show you how to do corn. And then the white people are like, yeah, that's cool. Let's kill you.
Oh, yeah. God, we can't wait to share a meal with y'all. We do need to let you know we're going to be stealing everything. But hey, you ready for some fucking boring cornbread? Get over there. There's no salt or sugar in it. It's just yellow.
Just yellow.
Oh, God. Well, here's whatever. My point wasn't me saying, I wasn't trying to say, oh, it's Black Friday. I wasn't trying to say it like one of those people who's like, thank you very much. It's Merry Christmas. Not Happy Holidays. I wasn't trying to say that. That's all. But today's Black Friday. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. We got snowed out. We're in a snow day. We could not make it any further. We couldn't.
You say it snowed out. We got snowed in.
Yeah,
We're inside.
It is so motherfucking cold in Wyoming, dude. I can't believe people live out here.
I can't believe not only people live out here, but I can't believe people would choose a life here. Why would you choose a life here?
Do you know, why would you choose a life where last night at 8 o'clock, granted it was a holiday, I guess I should reference that, but either way, I ate the worst pizza of my life last night. Oh my God.
It's got 5 stars on Dash, though.
It had 5 stars on DoorDash because it's the only motherfucking thing open, so I guess I should be grateful for that.
Well,
because I wasn't starving.
I will say this, though. That crust was fancy.
The crust was nice. It was called PJ's Pizza.
It's from a gas station, I think.
I think so, too.
And, man, they had that crust embroidered or something. It was really fancy.
Oh, yeah. I was looking inside of it. Like, did somebody write their name in there? Is there cheese in here? What's going on? I was digging.
Like they took 2 pieces of dough and just braided them.
Oh, yeah. They did a really nice braid. It was nice and chewy. But it was just like, it was worse than Little Caesars pizza. It was so much worse than Little Caesars.
They could have taken the energy that they put on the crust braiding and put that into the actual pizza.
What they
making a better pizza.
Yeah, all of the imagination that the guy had at PJ's Pizza who made that crust. He was like, listen, here's the deal, guys. Pizza itself, gonna be god-awful.
Mediocre.
So bad.
At best.
I mean, we're talking, it is gonna be the last resort for people. We're talking emergency. Get stuck on the highway. We want PJ's Pizza to be that guy that's there no matter what. So the pizza's going to taste horrific. But God, that crust. God, that crust is going to make them think they're eating a challah.
It's going to make them think they're eating some Michelin Man pizza. What's 5-star Michelin Man pizza?
Michelin Man pizza. I got to grab my little beverage, okay?
Wow, just leaving me here alone. Are you sure that's a water or is that a Bush beer? It's got the same branding and coloring as Bush beer, except it says Aqua Vista, which everyone knows means water view.
Which everyone knows Aqua Vista means hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. Just really cool. Just a really cool day here so far. We woke up really well. Some of us thought we were leaving today, and when I say some of us, I'll say Chelsea thought.
Oh, Chelsea was for sure that we were going to be leaving today. So let's just walk everybody through kind of what we did. Here's how we started our turkey day. We did our very last show on Tuesday night in Eugene, Oregon.
Okay.
So so we did that, and then we spent, Thanksgiving morning, we were like, okay, we made it to Salt Lake City on Wednesday. We're doing it. We made it from Eugene to Salt Lake City. And then we wake up in the morning and we're like, we need to have our little Thanksgiving dinner, our breakfast right now. Because I think that, look, in hindsight, which we can talk about later, I think that was our biggest mistake.
No, I think that was the best thing we could have done.
You do? Because I think we'd be home if we didn't stop.
Nah, we would have got caught in it regardless. We would have got caught in it regardless.
Oh, regardless. Yeah, the Wyoming accents out here are nuts, man.
The storm was on both paths we could have taken.
The storm was moving in, and we did not, we knew about the storm. I guess I just thought we were going to make it.
Tina, whenever there's a weather alert, Tina's like, yeah, it's not going to be that bad. Tina is a weather denier.
I fucking am.
You're a weather denier.
Every time you guys bring it up to me, I'm always like shushing you. I'm like, nah,
it's gonna blow over.
Yeah.
I made some appointments for when I got home, and in my brain I knew this was going to happen, so I didn't make them till next week.
Good for you.
Because for some reason, I knew this was going to happen.
Well, I fucked up because I did the opposite. I thought about, I was like, man, I need to get home. I need to do these fucking appointments. So I just went ahead and scheduled. I shot for the moon. Guess when I scheduled mine for?
Don't say Monday.
The 28th, which is Tuesday.
Yeah.
I set it for the 28th, which was Tuesday.
I do too. I think we'll be home by Tuesday though. What day is it?
But my appointment is in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh,
My car's in Nashville. There's a lot of things at play. What I would say could be, God's mad at us because we don't believe in him or something. He's really trying to stand in our way.
I don't really think it's God. I just think it's just the weather.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now, what I do think is the president, Joe Biden, made this weather happen because he saw us driving. So he got on his little weather making machine and was like snowstorm. And then he pressed enter and it happened.
He went on google.com, hit enter, and he was figuring it out.
Yep.
So, yeah, we know that was him for sure.
And it doesn't matter who it is, Joe Biden, Trump. It doesn't matter who's in office. The president's going to make the weather.
The president is always the guy. But, yeah, I will. Unfortunately, I would like to admit I'm a weather denier.
You are.
Through and through. I get mad when people talk about it too much.
You got to be prepared, though.
It's not that I don't want to be prepared. I just don't like it when people go fucking berserk.
Yeah.
That is, I mean.
Oh, I got a roach in there.
Tina
loves when I say that.
Libbie will scratch the inside of her. You guys know I fucking hate that. Everyone knows I hate that. Everyone. If you don't know anything about me on this podcast, know for one thing here. Know that I fucking hate when you say that.
She hates it.
It scares me because the way that you go, it's very real. And I know that what you're going through is real.
Very itchy, like something's crawling.
I fucking hate it.
So I can only imagine it's a spider or a roach.
Yeah, for sure.
And I like to think roaches because I like to think of them laying eggs in there.
Just looked over at my YouTube. Dr. Pimple Popper's on there.
Yes!
No, I can't. I started watching it and I'm like, what am I doing? Get the fuck out of here.
She's not all that great.
No, she's really not.
She does a lot of cutting, which I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like cutting and squeezing. I like just straight squeezing.
Moving away from that. Can't bring it up. But yeah, I mean, I'm and it's like I trust weathermen. I really do.
Do you kind of have this feeling like if we talk about it, it manifests it?
I think so. And I'm just like, I don't know. You know me. I'm always just a little like, I don't know.
Just see what happens. Well, we fucked around and found out yesterday and saw what happened.
Oh, we fucked around and found out. Good, dude. I mean, it is not, I can't hear myself. I just want to make sure that it's still going.
Yeah. Did you unplug your little?
No, everything looks good over here on my end.
You can't hear
cords.
yourself.
I don't know. It just, now I can hear. It gave a little, it sounded like a roach was in my ear.
Probably. Yeah, we were fine all day till we weren't.
Well, and so we started out the morning. We're like, okay, there's a Cracker Barrel right here. We might as well just pop into Thanksgiving, do our little, do Chelsea and Libby's little yes, no, and have a good old time. And they told us that, I would say the funniest part to me was when we pulled up, like Beth was already very like, we don't have a lot of time. We need to go. Weather's moving. We need to. We weren't that serious about the weather. We were just aware of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're like, we need to move, but it's like, we need our fucking Thanksgiving. I wanted stuffing. I wanted gravy. I wanted a little bit of cranberry. Like, we had to stop and get it.
Yeah.
So we pull up we pull up and we're like, I was definitely like, okay, we're going in no matter what. This is what's happening. But we get out of the car and Beth doesn't move. She doesn't go to park. She does that like scary mom thing where she rolled down the window and she looked at me and just, how long?
Well, because you and Chelsea were walking up to see how long the wait was. So she wasn't going to park because if they were going to say 2 hours, we were pulling out of there.
I understand why she did it. And maybe we should have looked at, but we kind of gave her a thumbs up first. That's what it was. That's what pissed me off. We looked at her and we gave her a thumbs up, and then she looked back and goes, "How long?" Out the window. And I'm like, fuck.
Well, I think because in her head there was some communication about how long of a wait are we willing to wait. So she's thinking 15 minutes or 2 hours. So she was going to make a decision as the tour manager. If it's 2 hours, we're leaving.
Oh, absolutely. And I would respect that decision. I ain't waiting 2 hours to eat fucking anywhere.
How long?
How long? And her hand was out of the window. She was wearing like her big hoodie that says "I pee in rivers" on it, wearing sunglasses, vaping. Fucking
God.
Oh, God. So we walk in there, and that was fun. You know, we had a really nice little Thanksgiving dinner. And then we start zooming. We're going, and Beth's kind of keeping up with the weather. And this is how much of a weather denier I am. A person, I can't remember their name. The fan who was helping me out with all the weather stuff here, Veronica, that was her name, had been messaging me since Tuesday in Eugene and was like, "Hey, I'm a trucker. I'm letting you know during this route, whatever." And even that, I was like, yeah. I opened the DM and I was like, I did. I will say I did screenshot her message though.
But you didn't tell any of the rest of us. Because if you had told me, I would already be home. I would have been on a flight. I'd be like, "I don't know what's going on. I got to fly home."
Yeah, I know. Are you secretly like mad that you had to, because you wanted to stay to spend Thanksgiving with us?
Yes. I wanted to spend Thanksgiving with y'all, but I don't know that I wanted to be trapped here.
Sure.
And this is really fun. But also, I want to see Gary so bad.
I know.
And I want to see Annie so bad.
I love that we say that we want to see Gary before our own
Other pets,
actual
yeah.
pets.
Yeah.
Gary is not my dog, but I think about Gary every day.
Harold's calling me. I think about Gary when I wake up.
Yeah.
When I go to sleep.
Yeah.
When I get ready to take a shower.
Why do you think of him before a shower?
I just think of him constantly. I'm just like, what would Gary be doing if he were here?
I think about the dogs, all of the dogs, a lot when I'm on the toilet. Because Gary loves coming and hanging out with me when I'm on the toilet. Every time.
He loves smelling boo-boo?
Oh, he just likes to come in there and he'll just lay down while I'm using the bathroom. Simba and Bo like to do the same thing.
Annie does too.
They just liked hanging out with us, I think. They just miss us.
They're just like, "What are you doing?"
They're like, "What's going on in here?"
How come you don't go potty outdoors like me?
Well, and I think Simba is probably looking at the toilet bowl thinking like, "Hey, I drank out of there a few days ago." The fuck you doing sitting down there?
Dogs love drinking out of the toilet.
I always know when the water is out because Simba will start drinking in the toilet. Simba drinks out of the toilet 2 times. When, number one, his father, Rafe Williams, doesn't fill up their water and they go hungry and thirsty. The second I hear that, I know. I'm like, fuck, they don't have water. Or Simba got tricked by I would always try to, I'm doing this. I've had Simba 12 years and I have been pouring in this dental whatever fluid in the water. They're like, "It takes off the tartar." Yeah, it takes off the tartar. You just pour a little capful in the water. I'll pour the tiniest motherfucking capful and Simba will walk over there, go to drink it and go and walk out. So that's when I know, like, if he's drinking out of the toilet, I'm like, he's doing it because he's mad.
And you hear the... What does this man keep calling me for?
Well, answer, double check, and make sure he's good.
Hold on a second.
Baba, you got to check and say, "Bitch, I'm recording the podcast."
Just talk for a minute. I'm going to go get my telephone.
Yeah, you do that. Okay, so I'll give y'all basically a rundown of the rest of what happened yesterday. So the path that we were taking was taking us through Wyoming into, I believe, Nebraska, and then Kansas City, and then kind of through Missouri, and into Nashville. I just didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. And I'm like, I've been in a lot of sticky situations driving in the snow. So I honestly wasn't that scared. But, bro, this shit took a turn I noticed it here's when I first noticed the weather was actually getting as bad as it was we started kind of driving into Wyoming, and all I saw were basically clouds with water and it was a cloud that was about to bust. You know what I'm saying? Like that cloud was about to nut, my man. That cloud was about to come. Because I was driving through and I'm looking around and I'm like, what the fuck? It is so dark. And I kept saying, I'm like, guys, it is 3 p.m. We've only been driving 4 motherfucking hours from Salt Lake City.
It was alarming.
I mean, it got dark fast, but there was no condensation. So in my mind, I was like, oh, taking it to the streets. You know, I was like, I truly believed. I was like, I'm going to make it to Cheyenne. And I don't know if that's the same Cheyenne George Strait's talking about in Cheyenne, but if I'm making it there and I'm going to be singing that motherfucking song the whole time. That's all we had to fucking do was make it to Cheyenne. If we could just make it to Cheyenne, it was just...
Cheyenne!
Oh, God.
Cheyenne!
God. Oh, man, I don't even know if y'all can hear her screaming Cheyenne. I don't know if you can, man. Here's what I do know is her fucking Harold interrupted our motherfucking podcast, and then she fucking calls that bitch back, and he ain't even there.
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, she's trying to hook up to Bluetooth. Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah, it'll be in the thing. What? It better have been important.
Your roadcaster is paired. All right. You ready for now?
Oh, I'm excited. I can't stop looking at how beautiful my planner is. I mean, look at this fucking planner. It is fucking gorgeous.
If this
Paper source.
motherfucker don't answer after calling 2 times.
I swear to God, you don't call 2 times in a row unless it's a motherfucking emergency. Actually, that's not true. You can call 2 times in a row.
2 Tims.
2 Tims. You can call 2 Tims at the same time.
Too late. Too bad for him.
How are y'all feeling about my Pentecostal hair? Do you wish it was higher? I just put, you little whore on and it didn't play.
That's because I have this hooked up now.
Oh, fuck. I don't understand anything about technology, guys. I don't believe in the weather. I don't understand technology. I really don't know how to do a lot. I'm good at comedy.
Mr. Man Cook with medium skin tone.
Thank you for calling Toot FM. How can I help you? Hello?
All right. How's everybody doing?
Hold on a minute there, folks. Hello, you're on the live Slop City with Tina and Libbie Higgins. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know, slippery roads, about 30 to 35 degrees here in Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah, it was snowing yesterday. Now we're just moving and grooving, going to the gym, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so the roads are in condition in Colorado today on Black Friday at about 3:58 p.m. That's 4 o'clock. For those of you that don't know what 3:58 is, that's 4 o'clock. We say 4 o'clock because it's close enough to 4 o'clock. How are the roads there?
The roads are actually better now. Earlier this morning, they were slick and slippery. But shout out to the state of Colorado for cleaning these roads, putting saw on these roads, and now we're moving and grooving.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, unfortunately for us here at Slop City, we are not moving and grooving. In fact, we are stuck in Wyoming until further notice.
Wow! Due to the weather in the snowstorm.
Due to the weather and the snowstorm.
Well, good thing is you can still do your Slop City podcast.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's
what we're doing right now. Sir, we failed to mention to you that you're live on, not only are you on Tune FM reporting a weather condition that really has nothing to do with us right now, but you're also live on a podcast. It's called Slop City Podcast.
Nice. This is 103.2 Toot That Thing FM, and I am...
Toot That Thing FM! Bouncing on that thing, FM.
Folks, I don't know. We toot that thing on a daily, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we do, folks. We
Yep.
toot that thing.
When when you have to toot, you have to toot.
That's right. That's what we say here.
Sometimes, folks, when I call it a Toot FM will have a live toot for me recorded on a voice note.
Yes, that's how we normally call our winners. So, Libbie Higgins, the past few weeks, she's been our winner. I don't know how she keeps coming up, but...
Night after night after night.
Every day, she just keeps on winning. We really are not sure because we traced her email address, and it's actually not. It's very confusing. We're very confused.
And she wins a toot.
What?
She won a toot.
Oh, so what I do is I grab.
Oh, you're cutting out real bad, sir.
Oh, God, we lost him.
Looks like we're going to have to call you back, sir.
Oh, no problem, guys. Well, hey, let me get back to a testimonial that we had here on Toot FM recently from sorry, it looks like we've got a guy that, I'm sorry. Actually, it is a woman that has called in, and her name is Kathleen. Kathleen, we've got her testimonial coming at you here in just a second after this.
I'm hooking that thing back up, Barbara. Did you say bueno?
No.
Let me go ahead and see that item.
Hey, why don't you take this? And then after, again, we're going to be getting back to Kathleen. She's got a testimonial for us, what Toot FM has done for her.
Toot that thing FM.
Toot that thing FM is truly, I mean, it's been monumental for a lot of people in this country, just to let you guys know. I know you guys may be thinking, hey, what am I doing sitting here chatting with Skipper and Skylar? You know, I'm Skylar, and
Skipper.
That's Skipper. And, you know, we do a lot at this podcast. You know, we're not just...
You don't like to kiss her ass.
Sorry, I meant Toot FM Radio. And what I meant by podcast was this radio show gets downloaded into a podcast every single day. You can go to any major streaming platform and just check out what Toot FM is doing up there. We are doing a lot of funsies.
Toot that thing FM.
What? Yeah, 103.2 Toot That Thing FM. Golly, we are really lucky to be here.
I will call him and he will answer the phone like that. Saying 103.3 Toot That Thing.
That's so funny. We just stole his bit.
We got it.
Guess what? It's our bit now, bitch. Yeah. So all in all, this has been quite an interesting end to the tour. What I will say is, in a way, I'm surprised this didn't happen earlier. We've got a pretty good RBI and batting average as a tour unit.
Yeah. And we've had some snowy days, but nothing that is quite
like what we experienced yesterday. Let me paint a picture for you motherfuckers, okay? We're talking, I'm going 65, 70 on the highway, you know, and we're towing a light trailer, which I didn't know that this is like a thing, but when you're carrying something very light, if it's windy, if there's any kind of whatever weather conditions, that's bad. So I didn't understand it. Someone DM'd me the other day that Veronica Gallen was like, oh yeah, if you got a light trailer, and I just pretended like I knew what she was talking about. I did, because I'm a weather denier.
So then yesterday when you said, why is it doing that? We said, because it's very light. Then it was like the wheels started turning. You're like, oh.
Everything clicked right in that moment. Because it was more than that, though, because there was like black ice on the ground. These tiny little nodules of snow, because it was so fucking cold and windy, I guess. I'm sure the wind chill was like negative 86 my pussy and was out of control. So it was freezing immediately. And oh God, that first fucking spin, I thought I was going to hit that semi for sure. What did I say?
Happening so slowly.
I know. And
but also quickly.
And I know that you can't just start jerking shit.
You did the right thing. You turned the way you wanted to go.
I don't know how or what, because I mean, I would say statistically speaking, you run that simulation 48 other times, I'm reckoning the semi every other time.
And we had two kind of I felt it. It was all of a sudden, I don't even think I had my foot on the brake, but I was cruising at 65, 70 or whatever, and it was fucking dark out and fucking spooky. And all of a sudden, I just felt it. It was like the fishtail. Like the trailer moved to the side.
And you felt light. We felt real light, like we were coasting in air.
I was fucking spooked, man. And I think the first thing I did freak out at a couple times. I was like, yeah, I can't really do anything because it's fucking summer. There was a couple times I did lose my mind. I did lose my cool, I think. But
well, I'm glad you were doing it because the amount of backseat drivers that were in that car at that moment, I couldn't have done it. I would have been like, you do it. You do it.
Everybody was talking to me all at once.
Everyone.
And it was very scary. And I just tried to stay calm and move slow. And as you guys know, I'm fucking fidgety. I'm fucking all over the place. But somehow I was able to just like...
And she didn't even vape for like an hour straight.
Yeah. I think I hit it 1 second and then I like... hit the guardrail or something. I got scared.
You hit the guardrail?
Well, not the guardrail. The guard,
the things to wake people up.
Yeah. Because I was cruising after those first few slips. We were like, okay, I'll just go slow. But then it kept happening and the semis would go past us. And the wind, dude, this shit was whack and wild. Today I was telling Rafe all about it on the phone while we were in Walmart shopping for Black Friday in negative conditions, negative wind chill conditions. And I was talking to him. I go, dude, the trailer. And I was telling him all about it. I go, yeah, I'm pretty much a seasoned truck driver. I can do trailers, Suburbans. And he was laughing so hard. He goes, yeah, you finally found something that matches your voice. I was like, you motherfucker. I laughed so hard in Walmart in the kids section. I said, that's fucking funny.
That's pretty funny, Rafe Williams.
Yeah, Rafe, that was good.
I think that if this has to continue more than 2 days, we should just leave the trailer here and drive home. And then Greg can come out with his dad because they love doing stuff like this and get the trailer when it's the first spring. First of spring.
That is a thing that I just don't have. I like helping out my friends, but I don't like helping my friends out that much. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not someone who's like, oh, yeah, I'll drive 19 hours to do that. I'm like, no, I would rather go into debt and buy you a flight than have to drive 18 hours to pick you up. I would rather say, listen, send me your fucking driver's license. I'm buying you a flight right now.
Well, in my mind, I was like, let's just leave the trailer. I'll buy them a new trailer. I don't even care. Leave the fucking thing.
You thought in your mind that I'll buy them a new trailer?
I was thinking alternate things to having to... Because the trailer is really what's holding us back.
The trailer is absolutely what's holding us back. Yesterday, I think it would have been dicey and we would have had to kind of pull off and be careful, but we wouldn't... I had to take the motherfucking Suburban and the trailer and go off into the shoulder and basically ride... where in the middle of all of our wheels was that fucking so you don't fall asleep and kill your whole family. I had to ride that. So I was basically straddling that going 25 miles per hour on the highway and everybody kept yelling at me to go 25. I kept accidentally cruising up to 35 and yes, was it dangerous? And I should have stayed at about 30 for sure, dude. But everyone was like, Tina, you're going too fast. And they were all panicking and Chelsea's yelling in my fucking ear and Libbie's fucking saying stuff and Libbie's saying, I'm scared. And I'm like, God, I fucking literally hate all of you. And Beth's back there hitting her weed pen and I'm like, bitch, I want to hit my weed pen right now, you fucking dumb whore.
I mostly was just like, I was scared, but I was also like just thinking of alternate ways to get us home.
For sure.
That's what my brain was doing.
That, I mean, how closely I ran into that semi and all I could think is I disassociated from my body while that was happening because I couldn't even process, like, number one, the loss. I would say my credit card debt, I would say my total debt right now is equaling somewhere about $10,000.
That's good.
Not great, not bad.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's where we're at, guys. And what I meant by $10,000 was $15,000.
Now that changes everything.
But, I mean, I was just thinking, I'm like, if I reckon, what do I do?
It wouldn't have been you. It would have been the car's insurance.
The semi's insurance?
No, the Suburban and all that.
I know, but then your rates go up and you got to...
I mean, that's the risk that we all take when we're out here. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
If they don't want to have to worry about that, then they need to just drive.
It's
a risk.
I would have been devastated if I had wrecked the...
Oh, I would have been devastated, but also in my mind, I would have been like, thank God I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, I know that's what you think every time every time I fucking bump into a car or
I'm just like, thank
you're
God.
like, God, I'm so glad Tina's such a fuck up, so it keeps it back on.
Because Tina can recover from something like that. I can't.
What do you mean, mentally or
mentally? I'd just be like, yep, everyone hates me now. That's it. Nobody wants to be my friend anymore.
Oh God, trust me, when I hit that fucking UPS truck, I felt like the world's dumbest ass. I mean, I was like, I'm so fucking stupid. But I mean, it was such a nice little like beep, bop, bop. Like I barely, but it was enough to cause some freaking damage. And that's what people need to know, man. Now that I'm a grizzled trucker, you got to be aware of what's going on around you. You can't just be slipping, sliding, looking for jams and jellies the whole time you're driving.
Yeah, but was anyone hurt? No.
No one was hurt.
That's what's important.
It was scary, but I'm glad we stopped. And the update I got from the trucker today was that the highway is open, but it's moving very, very slow.
Is there any way that Veronica can come hook us to the back of her truck and just wheel us down the road?
I believe that she is now in a different state as she is a trucker and
Can
traveling.
she come back?
I mean, yeah, I could text her.
Veronica, if you're a fan, you'd come back for us.
Yeah, you'd be coming back for us and head over to that Walmart, grab a DiGiorno pizza, go home, take it into your oven, cook it, and then bring it back here so that we can eat it. Because
we'll hit the road.
Bro, I need a recovery from that shit.
We could actually get one of those trailers that holds like NASCARs and stuff, and we could just drive the Suburban and the trailer into that, and then someone else can worry about us. About hauling it.
For sure, dude. There's vodka in that. That's why I made that face.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Where's
Biffy,
the vodka?
Dude, I made myself a little coffee beverage. Okay.
Ew, vodka and coffee. Oh.
Vodka, coffee, and some creamer. I know, it is. I said I would have rather had whiskey, but Beth bought me vodka because she was like trying to be really nice and be like, I bought you vodka. You love vodka. And it's like, she
like a vodka double soda with the fucking lime in it.
Yeah, where the fuck's my lime in my club soda? I don't like that. Oh God. One of our last shows, the waitress like walked into the room to Libbie and Chelsea and was like, I got a double vodka soda.
No, she didn't say that. She goes, I got someone's drink. And I go, is it a double vodka soda? Because I knew. Just looking at it.
Yeah. And you knew because it was in the pint glass. And
I'm like, that's Tina's.
Yep. I like it in the pint glass. That's where I'm at.
And then me and Chelsea talked about how if that was us that drank that, we wouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
A double vodka?
For sure.
You kidding me?
Double vodka soda would put you in the fucking grill.
Put me in the doghouse.
Yeah. Yeah, Libbie'd be in jail.
That's the dog in me.
Yeah, dude, that's that dog. I literally said to Beth as I was walking over to record the pod, I said, I was like, hey, Beth, thanks for walking across the street. Because she walked across the motherfucking street in the cold to the gas station to get booze. Because we were so mad there was no booze in Walmart. We were fucking livid that we were a victim of politics. Because allegedly this fucking Walmart in this area, Rawlins, Wyoming, people were pissed. Sorry, I just burped. People were pissed when they put this little Walmart in around here. They were like,
how'd you guys find this information out? That's what I want to know.
These guys we were sucking off.
You think they were just making it up?
To get us to suck them off. They were like, hey, Liz.
You know how people are like, oh, yeah, we didn't want this Walmart here, so we didn't let them have a liquor license.
Honestly, now that you're saying that, that's a way more probable scenario. But I like to take that guy at face value because he followed me out and brought me my hotel key. But then he watched me fall down the hill and didn't come and ask if I'm okay. So it's like, does he care about me?
You fell down a hill?
Yeah. Beth has a video of it. It was alarming.
What? Why did she start filming?
She literally pulled out her camera and goes, "Let me get my camera out in case you fall."
And you fell.
And then I fell.
Pretty cool.
Slipped and slided and went down. So,
and your hand got permanent frostbite on it?
permanent frostbite left me with this lesion. It's really weird. I don't know what happened. I guess it's frostbite does.
Is it going to start turning black, your fingers?
I don't know what's going to happen to me, but here's what I do know is that it is colder here. I was in St. Petersburg, Russia during New Year's, okay? I was there from like December 28th to January 9th or some shit like that one year. And it is colder in Wyoming November 24th or whatever the fuck than it was there. This shit's nutso.
Well, that's that winter storm coming through.
That winter's got that dog in them. I'm telling you, dude, I was looking at those clouds over the crazy-ass fucking painted dunes mountain range, and I was like, these motherfuckers about to bust all up on me.
Not me. I was going like this.
Yeah. Libbie's like, just let me know when you want me to drive. I'm like, yeah, let me ask you while you're dead back there.
Yeah. If they want me to drive, they're just going to wake me up because I'm going to be sleeping if I'm in the car.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Because I can't handle all that sitting there. I got to go to sleep.
You'll fart around for like a minute.
On my phone. And then I'll put it down and just go to sleep.
You'll do some bits, sing some T Swift. I've got a question. I've got a couple questions for some people that I'd like to ask. First and foremost, I would like to ask, right now I'm cold, but I'm in this sweater and my armpits are so wet. Why is that?
It's called hyperhidrosis of the armpit.
You think that's really what it is, that I just have excessive arm sweat?
Yeah.
Armpit sweat?
Well, because your hands sweat too.
Well, but like they don't sweat. It's not as regular.
Is it your medication?
Sweat when I am nervous. Hands only sweat when I'm very, very, very nervous. It'll be to the point where I'll go to grab something and I'm like, I shouldn't be touching that.
I don't know, dude.
Think I'm just a stinker?
Just look into that camera and ask those people.
Doesn't smell horrible right now, but it's not great. I also would like to shout out Burt's Bees for whatever rapid cold sore repair, and I'd also like to shout out the last 5 valacyclovirs that I had to keep this cold sore at bay. It's just stayed in a nice level. It hasn't gotten bigger. It hasn't really done a lot much. But I only had 5 Valtrexes. So what I did was take 2. Then I went to sleep for 12 hours. And then I woke up and I took 3.
Oh.
And then I was at Cracker Barrel yesterday for Thanksgiving and I purchased Burt's Bees cold sore repair.
Which basically is nothing.
Uh-huh. I went online and started reading about what it does, and I was getting pissed off. I was like,
anything?
Cool. Where they're like, it's got menthol in it.
I don't know why people
I'm
think menthol does anything to a herpes virus. It doesn't do anything to it.
Allegedly, maybe it like dries it out a little bit. Here's what I will say though, and I think it probably is the Valtrex, but this fucker could have gotten way bigger. And I think we're at the I think this is the last day of the kind of little blister. Mm-hmm. And fortunately, I'm not working with a cold sore right now that's so alarming. This is kind of clear. Like it almost looks like just a little baby pimple. It is uncomfortable, but I'm just not touching it. It's at the bottom of the lip, which if you're a cold sore haver, you know having it at the bottom of your lip is better than having it at the top. Because every time you go to take a little nibble of something, you know what I'm talking about, bitch. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Also, I feel like they're more visible when they're on your top lip.
Oh, God. And I'm saying it's on my bottom lip, and it's also at the bottom of my lip.
Right, on the cusp. On the cusp.
Oh, it's right on the cusp. I mean, you saw this baby. And it's so, because it looks like this little blister that you can just pop, and it's like, no, you can't fuck with this guy.
Right.
You know.
It'll hurt and possibly spread.
I can't even, there's something it's like you put chapstick on when you have a cold sore, and it just doesn't feel good or right. Like, I'm like, And I think I sucked Rafe off a couple times while I've had a cold sore.
And what does his ding dong have to say about that?
His ding dong is nothing. Has no rebuttal. No rebuttal. I sucked that motherfucker dry with a coldie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's brave.
Uh-huh. Read a Cosmopolitan article
That said,
go for it. Shoot for the moon.
okay.
Start dunking in there.
Well, I will say that if you had a cold sore, I would not let you touch my labias.
Oh, God, no. I mean, dude, I get nervous using a towel. Like when I get out of the shower,
Oh.
I flip it. I do a nice flip. If I even get near my face when I have a cold sore, that thing ain't going anywhere near my pussy hole.
It's separate towels.
And the reason, I don't know if it's paranoid or not, because I actually believe that because we have I was watching your tremor over there on your hand. You were literally
trimming?
You literally had your hand down at the side and you were going, I was scared. I was like,
I do
good.
that when I do stand up too.
So I notice weird things I do with my hand sometimes. Hey, if you came to a stand-up comedy show of ours and noticed a weird tick we have on stage, don't tell us.
It's called mental illness.
No, actually do tell me, because I would like to know.
I don't want to know.
I don't
Just let me keep doing it.
I don't think I'm predictable, because I
Like-
think I do different things some nights.
Like people talk about, what's his name, who always stands with his back like this.
Tim Walsh,
No,
our friend.
the comedian.
Who does stand with their arm behind their back like that?
I want to say his name's Sean, but I don't think it is.
Who does
He's
that?
got OCD and he has to stand like that.
Oh, I don't know. But I
Rafe
mean,
opened for him one time.
Sam, don't know. No idea. That's interesting.
He's got long hair.
Craig Gass.
No.
Craig Conant.
No.
I don't even really know those two
Maybe his name
comedians.
is Sean.
Sean Murphy.
He does the bit about Nickelback.
I'm doing Justina's.
Is it Nickelback or Creed? Where he's like, I don't see what the big deal is. They're why does everybody hate them so much? They're a good
Oh,
band.
you're talking about Guy Fieri, Shane
No.
Torres.
Oh, Shane Torres.
Shane Torres, is that him?
Yeah, he always stands like this.
Oh, God love him. He's such a fucking funny dude. I don't know. There are like a couple weird ticks. So there's some things that'll happen to me on stage every now and then where like, and this has happened on this tour where I don't have the chair in the right spot and it's past the threshold of what's comfortable for me and the mic stand's in the right spot and it ruins my whole set. And I'm literally on stage the whole time doing my set, looking at people, being in the moment, improvising, fucking around, and also being like, motherfucker, these people know that I'm past the line of scrimmage. Like, it's like, that's what it's like for me. It's like this invisible line I've created for myself. And I'm like, no, I can't go past that. Oh God, I got to move the chair back. It's in my line of sight. And I'm freaking out. I'm looking around like, oh, when's someone going to pass me the ball? And it's like, oh, wait, this is not a group sport.
You put the chair way back.
I do?
Yeah. I need it right up there.
Is it too far back? Maybe that's what it is.
It's good for you because you do it like that. But for me, when I look over and look at my timer, if I have to look back that far, I like looking up.
So you put the chair in front of you?
I put it northeastern.
Never eat soggy waffles, okay?
This arm is, it's just, I'm so uncomfortable. My God.
Oh, I want to fucking die. Do you know why at the beginning of this episode I made a conscious decision? I said, I'm not going to bitch about the mic the whole time. I'm not going to fucking put people through that. But I literally have new lesions from holding this up. I'm lifting weights over here.
At least you have a thing.
This is heavy.
Look at this.
Where's yours? Where's your thing?
I brought that for the third.
You only brought this for that. So you're
Right.
over there just raw dog and holding it. I am so sorry. But you know what? I appreciate you because I think this was a wonderful, fun snow day episode A lot's happened.
Yep. And we sat down to do a little slop. I said, Tina, let's go downstairs and do a Slop City meeting. And she hit the ha-ha react. I said, what? I'm being serious.
Yeah. Well, and it's like 100%. But you know what's so fucked up? This is how I know I have problems. When you sent that to me,
yeah,
part of me, because I want to read y'all the text that Libbie sent me so that you can really understand how my brain works and how fucked up I am from this fucking cult rehab that I was in.
Cult rehab.
Libbie texted me earlier today, because it's 4:25 p.m. right now. Libbie texted me earlier and goes at 12:29, hey, would you like to go down to the lobby in a bit and have a Slop City meeting? Maybe they have coffee down there. And I wrote a ha-ha, and she said, I'm serious, ha-ha. And I go, LOL, yes. I know you are. It was just funny, blah, 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 and we make our plans. When I first read that message from Libbie, I went into a deep, dark spiral and was like, I'm in trouble. I've done something wrong. We're having a meeting to disband Slop City. I mean, I went down a fucking...
Whoa! Well, that was a follow-up to last night.
Oh, because I texted you and was like, hey, let's like look at our planners. And honestly, I'm glad that you kind of set the boundary last night. You were like, I'm not doing that tonight.
I was like, I'm good. She's like, all right, so get your calendar and look alive. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that tonight. I was not doing okay last night. I was on sensory fucking overload over there. I wanted to get the hell out of that room.
Why? What was going on?
There was a perfume that was sprayed that sent me into
Whose
a tailspin.
perfume?
Chelsea's perfume.
Why did she spray perfume?
Well, she gets out of the shower and she sprays perfume. Well, she'd never sprayed this particular one before, and it threw me into
What was the smell?
I don't know. I couldn't eat or anything for hours.
Was it floral? Was it like...
It was just very strong. And I was like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not going to say anything because this is psychotic. So then I put on my CPAP machine just so I could breathe.
Oh, God. And then you were inhaling it?
And then I could still smell it. So I was like, let me just go to sleep. And I kind of put the covers over my head. But then it went away after a couple hours and I was fine.
Did you see the thing I sent you today on Instagram about the sensory stuff?
Yeah. I didn't really look at it.
Okay, well, let me just give you the lowdown on it. So Kylie Kelsey is Travis Kelsey's sister-in-law.
Okay.
So Jason Kelsey, his brother, plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. Kylie Kelsey is Jason's wife. So she came to Arrowhead for the game on Monday night, and I guess they showed her like they have a fucking sensory room there for people if they like freak out at a game. Not, and I don't say freak out in a shitty way, but if like someone's at a game, they're like, "What the fuck?" They can go there and kind of calm down, and I think they have like little
headphones.
Yeah, like a little pack they give you.
Oh,
isn't that cool?
That is really cool. I'll have to look more at that.
Ooh, I loved it. I was excited. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. People, you know what, dude? I'm going to fucking tell you motherfuckers right now. It's 2023. I was born in 1992, which also I found out is the year Dutch Brothers was founded. Great coffee shop.
That's cool.
So, I think every motherfucker is going to have ADD, is going to have sensory issues, is going to have, there's too much going on, bro. You gotta set time aside for your brain so that you can fucking decompress and chillax. That's something I realized like in the last year, especially with like my trauma and all that stuff. I'm like, bro, not only do I have to do it for that, but I'm like, I need to start meditating and doing things that are good for my body and my fucking, to calm me down.
Right.
There's too much going on.
Oh, it's just so much information all the time.
I mean, there's fucking even lights while I'm driving in the car. Why does the GPS have to be on that fucking bright?
It's so bright.
I can tell each night that I sit and look at my phone. I'm like, I am going down so fast that I might not even have eyeballs soon. I might have to get them fucking removed. I was freaking out because I was looking at my phone and it's like, yeah, I had smoked weed or whatever, but it's not about that. It was, I had taken out my contacts and I was like in a dark room and there's a light around me and I'm like, bro, I can feel my eyes are struggling to adjust to this light because I'm under my blankie like this, like. It's not that bad. But you know what I'm talking about? Your eyes. I'm like, yeah. At first, people that were like, yeah, I got these blue light blockers. I was like, shut up, pussy. Now I'm like, yeah, I think you need to take care of your retinas. I mean,
Yeah.
golly, dude, I'm scared. Every day I'm like, what's this hump doing on my back? I'm looking at my phone too much. Like, excuse me if I'm taking breaks from Instagram, but I'm like, bro, I literally think I need to put a limit on it because I am starting to, things are not good, okay? I can put my hair as high as I want up, but it's like, that ain't gonna save my motherfucking back.
That ain't gonna save my back on my retinas.
You try to save your fucking retinas? Guess what, bitch? It ain't by looking at your motherfucking phone, sitting in your fucking bed every single fucking night.
Vaping.
Oh, God. What if the vaping is what's actually ruining my eyesight? It's
Probably
not.
Keep on vaping.
All right, honeys. Are we done with the podcast?
I guess.
Well, I mean, I figured we're probably about an hour.
We're about 55 in.
Oh, God, we're about 55 in. Well,
Give or take 1 or 2 minutes for, when Beth was in here helping us set up.
Yeah, Beth was in here helping us set up and all that. I'm so excited to get home. I'm excited to get back in a motherfucking routine. I'm excited to... Guys, I can't even believe, like, we've stayed in the shape that we are this round. Because it's not amazing, but I'm like, usually I'm falling apart at this time. None of us got sick, which is really...
that is the first time. I said that to Chelsea the other day. Can't believe none of us got sick.
Well, now that it's a few days out, I feel comfortable saying it. I'm like, okay,
Right.
we're good.
Just jinx, we're all going to be deathly ill tomorrow and still can't go home for a week.
Oh, God. Trust me, if I wake up and see a shitty-ass breakfast down there, I'm walking over to that motherfucking Fairfield and I'm getting me a hot breakfast, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Well, their breakfast downstairs look good.
Today, you went?
No, but they got a pancake flipper down there.
Oh. No, but I saw a Belgian waffle, imitation waffle down there.
It looked good. They got to list some of those little things you put food into.
I just took a drink and the bottom of this touched my cold sore and just sent me into a fucking tailspin.
And then she's going to be like, you want a drink? And I'll have to be like, no, I'm okay. And why not? Why don't you want a drink? And I don't want to have to tell her it's because I don't want to get a cold sore.
I don't mind. That's all you have to say. Beth literally went to hand me a joint yesterday. I go, I got a cold sore, bro. And then she goes, you can have the rest of it. In
God,
like a fucking love struck stop.
She's so wonderful.
Literally, dude, Beth Franks deserves, I don't know. The world. Someone go and start eating her pussy because...
She deserves the world, bro.
She does. She really does. And I don't know.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. I'm just feeling pretty grateful all around.
Not me.
And not because of... Oh, God.
Just kidding.
Yeah, but also, it's okay to have days where you're like, no, fuck everyone, dude. I don't want to fucking talk to any of you nerds.
No, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we had a great tour. People came out. I don't know. Things are cool. Things are good. I think we're on the right track. We're about to go on a cruise. We've got another tour to go on in February. We've got some family time planned over the next month. A lot of cool stuff. You've got a birthday. We're going to the Bahamas for family time. We're doing a little I mean, we got a lot of good stuff coming up in the pipe, and I'm just pretty grateful, So, yeah well.
Yeah, well. Got a nice little kitchenette here that we can put stuff in our sink.
Got a nice kitchenette. I got a lot of lesions, but guess what? At least I don't have them everywhere. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much, plaque psoriasis gods. All right, honeys.
You want to play a couple sounds on there? Maybe Randy's laugh?
You know what, Libbie? I would love to.
Randy's fake laugh.
Randy's fake laugh at my Pentecostal hair. We've got beautiful hair, guys, and y'all need to recognize, okay?
Whoa! Well, thanks so much for calling Toot That Thing FM.
Thank you guys so much for joining us at 103.2 Toot That thing FM. We'll get back to tooting and grooving on Monday when we're back on the road. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye. Love ya. And cut. Whoa.
Yummy.